For the first time ever, National Hot Rod Association history, a father and daughter will match up. Perhaps you've heard of them. John Force and his 24-year-old daughter, Ashley Force. Sure, the numbers are glaring in the favor of John Force, but Ashley actually has the better car heading into eliminations today. Add to that the fact that John Force still has not won a round of racing, where Ashley has, and you can imagine the concern as you see John Force checking out the racetrack this morning on the scooter. No matter the outcome, though, it will be a historic day in the NHRA today.
His staggering 20th place standing in the points suggests the champ may be forced to hand over the crown.
And right now, I'm down with mother, wife, Lori Force, doing exactly what she should probably be doing, straddling the line. But how excited are you about this matchup? And honestly, who are you pulling for?
Yeah, I'm really excited about it. I think I have to stay in the middle, but I might be leaning towards Ashley.
Really? Earlier today, we talked about John not winning a round, and you said, oh, yeah, well, maybe I should cheer for him.
I know, that's true. He needs some rounds. Force is going on to the second round, so I can't be too unhappy about that.
Remember, the countdown for the championship, guys. Both of these drivers need to get this round win.
And on the way to the racetrack, Dave, this morning, John Force told me that Ashley leaned over and said, Dad, what would you do if we're staging there? And I jumped on the radio and said, what am I supposed to do? This steering wheel has come off and it's in my lap. They say Eric Midland used to try to distract John every time they ran side by side.
So the mind game is at play. And John Force has kind of indicated he's a little afraid of her on the line. Look at that! Look at that!
Get on the brake.
John Force has still not won a round this year, but more importantly, he was just beaten by his daughter.
Oh, man. And beaten by a very good run. That was a great pass by Ashley and that team. I mean, a 477 in the heat. That's going to end up, I think, being one, if not the top, one of the top runs for the round. Take another look at it. John goes into tire smoke when he's trying to apply the clutch, moves over towards the wall, but Ashley drives that thing pretty much right down the middle. It's kind of drifted over towards the center at the other end, but she reeled it back in and gets into the second round. Great job.
Boy, there is another piece of history as Ashley Force climbs out of that car. And we want to try and stay with a shot that just may give us the reaction. Right now, they've got their backs turned toward one another. We'll see, though, what the reaction is once they recognize one another's presence.
Let's take another look. I mean, John actually got a little bit of advantage off the starting line, but then about 200 or 300 foot mark, that thing started to spin the tires when they tried to lock the clutch up, and that was all she wrote for him.
Come on, John.
There they are, and there is the wave. John congratulates Ashley. Dave Reef.
All right, Mom, how about that outcome?
That was great, and especially keep in mind this morning, her dad, or her boss, actually gave her the day off. So.
Well, guess not. The boss will have the day off. But Dean, Guido, as far as you go, you still got job security?
Well, I don't know. We'll know tomorrow, but I will the rest of the day as long as we're in.
As long as he's got this woman right next to him, too, he'll probably keep tuning Ashley.
A fatherly kiss as he absorbs his first whooping at the hands of his daughter. You said you were going to kick his butt. 477. That's pretty impressive kicking.
You know, my team is great, and I was so excited to be out there just racing against Dad, and I was nervous. It was overcast this morning when I woke up. I thought, this is good. Then the sun came out, and he's the best pedaler there is, and I don't have barely any experience, so I thought, well, we're just going to go up here and run. We got Nordic Boat, Castrol, AAA, Ford, all of our fans, the Medlands back in Oakdale watching, rooting us on. Eric was watching over both of us, and I'd have to say, though, if Eric has a favorite, it'd have to be Dad.
Well, Pop, mixed emotions, I'm sure.
Yeah, I didn't want to get mental up there with her, but right before we staged, you know, I told her that, you know, this is a day I look forward to my whole life to race her, and it's a pretty great day. I wanted to win, don't get me wrong out there, but anytime your kid can beat you, in the next generation, she's okay. Eric would have loved that.